But girls, a lot of women these days got it going on. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Like I be meeting guys that don't like sometimes don't got it going on like me. Like and I be like, you know. So a lot of black girls they got it going on these days. So you know, like they
like as far as like just they getting taken care of, spoiled, right?
no. As
Like,
far
what
as
you
they're going
mean?
out there and they're
Handling
getting
their
money.
business.
They handling their business.
Yeah, no,
like,
yeah, true.
You know, they're going out and they're getting it. Like, you know, they since they were able to now we're able to get work and get jobs. They're going out and they're doing their thing.
But that was what I was saying as far as when I was saying that a lot of women are going to hypergamy because they're like, yo, I want this man with this job. I want this man with this car. I want this man that owns like 3 houses, that owns like 2 businesses. However,
I hear a lot of
in
women
order, no, look,
like that.
no, but look, let me make my point.
Uh-huh.
In order for me to get that, I'm gonna practice hypergamy, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stop working at Popeyes. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my home health aid shit real fast because that seemed like the quickest thing I could go get. And then I'm gonna go start working in the healthcare department so I can go to that healthcare building when I go to clock in every day where the doctors be at. And now I can meet the doctors and the money that I'm making from this job.
That's called grinding.
And
You
I
grinding.
can go buy me a better place to stay instead of sleeping and being a
That's
roommate in
called
my
being a
cousin's
hustler, you know
crib.
what I'm saying?
And then I'll be in a nice apartment building with a nice
Oh,
job.
shoot.
And then I can meet the dudes that work here, as doctors and
shoot.
shit. And then that's why I could choose the guy with the nice car and the
from the
nice
ground
job. Because when I was working in Popeyes, I couldn't find a dude that had the nice car and the nice home.
But
in
now
the
you working
business.
at the
And now I
hospital,
work
you
at the
meeting
hospital
doctors and all
in
type-
the healthcare industry. Now I'm meeting doctors and
But-
shit that got Porsches and Benz and homes.
But
and shit.
but you understand that, and let me get that because we got to wrap it up in a couple minutes. You understand that, but you got a lot of women that don't understand that. Like at the end of the day or whatever, you want to fuck with niggas that bring of a certain status, yeah.
You gotta step
But
your
you
shit
have
up
to
too.
have something to the table. You have to have something to offer as well.
Right, if you don't
besides
already have
titties
something,
and
right? If you don't already have
and all
something
that
to
other
offer
shit.
besides the titties and the vagina, yes, you
So
do.
what
have
do you
to step
tell
up
the
more,
to,
like-
what do you say to the girls who feel like, oh, I got this and this, that's enough or whatever? Like what do y'all say as women say to?
I mean, listen, to each his own. I'm the type of person, I like to be like free spirit. I don't like to judge. But me, I know I'm different. Like it's different type of women in this world.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I just listen. Like I know people like that. I have heard girls like that talk. I have heard them say, "Well, I'm gonna stay at home, mom. I already, got my bag," and I just analyze. I just listen to the conversations because I've never been like that. I always grinded. I had a job since I was 13 years old, and I always grinded and leveled myself up. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how I just say to each his own.
Kenny?
I would say to each his own too, but at the same time, like if that was my friend, I would just tell them the truth one time. Like, you got to worry about yourself first, then to worry about the next person. Like, because it's not like, what do you have for yourself?
Right.
Like, if your man leave you tomorrow, what are you gonna do? Like, at the same time, you have to. Like, these women, some of the women, I'm not going to say all women think like that. All women don't think like that. But a lot of times I hear that. But, they need to get it together.
The only difference, what I can say is that they just can't say they're independent women.
Facts.
And where someone like me, us, I can say I'm an independent woman. But I
they
realize a
still
lot
do
of
it.
men get
They still do.
intimidated by independent women. Like, I'm not going to hold you. I feel like I need a real confident man because they be intimidated by that. You know what I'm saying?
Some guys are, but just to, because both of y'all said what y'all would say to her, let me tell y'all don't want to know what I'm going to say to them. Look, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to be honest, right? And I'm going to tell her, like, especially if she has children, and, it depends. The guy that you're trying to date, you don't want him to have kids and shit too either, so you want like a dude that has no children, that's successful, that has a nice car, that owns business, has a whole bunch of all this stuff lined up, and you don't have anything. You live in NYCHA? No. First of all, sweetheart, this is what I'm gonna tell you to do. Even if you don't move out of NYCHA, you can stay in NYCHA and have a very, very nice NYCHA apartment. You get what I'm saying? I know people that live in the projects and they shit is laid when you walk inside. You would not believe it. Look better than what we sitting in right now. You would not believe that you in the project.
MTA workers.
So what I would say to that friend or whoever that's that female that was living like that, they didn't really have to step it up and they wanted that type of man. I would tell them, you know what, mama, there's hope. There is hope. I would not knock them down like how one of these like black women bashers on the internet will. Right. I wouldn't knock them down or discourage them, but I would tell them like, yo, there is work, but there's work to do as well.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So that means it's like he said before, you got a lot of uplifting on your own and for yourself or whatever before you could go ahead and try to advertise yourself as the diamond. You a diamond, but you're not polished.
Okay.
Facts.
So
facts.
you need to go polish yourself before you try to put yourself on a pedestal for sale.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank
and
you.
once you do that, then the person that has the person that has the budget to purchase the diamond, which is that dude that you're looking for, he's gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna take that one because you know why? Presentation is everything."
That's a fact.